Headed down life's crooked road, lots of things I never knowed, and because of me not knowing, I now find troubles got in the trail. Spent the next 5 years in jail. Should have read that detour sign. Detour, there's a muddy road ahead. Detour, paid no mind to what it said. Detour, all these bitter things I find. Should have read that detour sign. When I got right to the place where it said about face, I thought that all my worries were behind. But the farther I go, the more sorrow I know. Should have read that detour sign. Detour, there's a muddy road ahead. Detour, paid no mind to what it said. Detour, all these bitter things I find. Should have read that detour sign. When I got stuck in the mud, all my hopes dropped with a thud, and I reckon my heartstrings are mine. I got no willpower to get from the hole that I'm in yet. Should have read that detour sign. Detour, there's a muddy road ahead. Detour, paid no mind to what it said. Detour, all these bitter things I find. Should have read that detour sign. Should have read that detour sign.
I got the phone call yesterday morning that I'm dying. Yeah, like dead dying. I won't be alive soon. I had headaches for a long time, like 12 years or so. Every few minutes, just pounding headache. Like I collapsed often, so many cuts and bruises. And I figured I'd go to the doctor, so I went to the doctor, and he was like, "Hey, you're gonna die soon." He didn't know when. He said it. You have at least a minute left, at most a few weeks. So, I mean, so far he's been right. I trust him. And I'm sure I'm gonna die soon. Hold on. Yes. Dying. BRB. But maybe not. Yeah, so don't really know how to process it yet. I've just kind of been drinking and eating. That's really all you need. Well, to live, which I won't be, so it's even a waste. I should be leaving that for the living. But this is what I don't want to happen. I don't want to be one of those people, which is 99.99999% of people, who just lives, affects a few family members, a few friends, if that, less friends as time goes on, as more disappear, and then they just die. And people are sad, and someone posts like, "Oh no, he's dead, R.I.P." And then some idiot, "I like this." I don't know what like this even means. Do you like that he's dead? I don't know. I never liked it. I don't like this. Anywho, I don't want to be one of those 99.999% of people who don't goddamn matter. So, I'm going to try and matter. over the next few weeks. I don't know how. I'm just gonna drink. I mean, maybe I'll die. He didn't say you definitely have 2 weeks. Could die before I finish filming this. I don't even know why I'm filming this. I do know I'm gonna die. It's kind of like The Price is Right. You know when you're looking at the people in the audience and they want to be called upon, and then all of a sudden their name is called and they're like, I don't know what to do now. Or if I'm gonna win. I'm just gonna look like an idiot for a minute. That's how I feel. Like an idiot for a minute. Don't really know what I'm gonna do. Except I know I'm not gonna get Plinko. And I'm probably just gonna lose the Showcase Showdown. So I'm pissed.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You got a good thing going now. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't try suicide. Nobody's worth it. Don't try suicide. Nobody cares. Don't try suicide. You're just gonna hate it. Don't try suicide. Nobody gives a damn. So you think it's the easy way out? Think you're gonna slash your wrist?
Thank you for picking me up. It's the third or fifth or sixth time that they've taken me in because I was exposing myself inappropriately.
And I like to watch it for a little bit, but there comes a time where you gotta, put those away.
You come into this world naked and screaming. I just want to go out the same way. So standing on a freeway, naked and screaming, is appropriate.
But why in German?
Well, I feel that of all the languages, German is probably the most passionate. Eins, zwei, klein, it's inside of you. And so it's the last thing that you're going to say. You might as well say it with dignity and grace. And there's nothing more dignified and graceful than a German.
Yeah,
Just
but
think, I feel that death is the only thing I haven't experienced yet. And I'm looking forward to death as pretty much the only thing left on my personal bucket list to achieve.
You can't look back on it though and see what you thought of it.
How do you know? How would you even know?
You're not wrong.
Prove me wrong and I will accept that you're right.
I can't do it.
Exactly. So, since you're picking me up from this experience, would you mind running me over with the car?
The doctor was telling me I went. You good? You busy? I can come back.
No, it's okay.
All right. So I went to
listening.
I was there this morning, and he was telling me that I have.
Hold on.
What are you doing?
There's this article about this Garcinia diet tablet. I might have to try that. So, I don't want to work out or anything. If I could just pop a pill and lose a few pounds, and that would really work out for my schedule.
Yeah. Didn't you post something about another diet yesterday, and then the day before that?
I did. That was like a Kai berry or something like that.
Yeah.
I heard that worked for some celebrities or whatever, and I mean, if it's on Facebook, it's true.
You
so
posted
I'm
that
willing to
one
give it a shot.
about swallowing a live honeycomb, with bees in it.
Yeah, but I just put that out there for public consumption. That's not something I would actually do. I try to help, where I can. If someone out there on the interwebs can read what I post and shed a few pounds for the good of humanity and
no one looks
mirrors
good fat.
everywhere, then I'm there to serve.
And
So go ahead, I'm listening. What's wrong
Any
with you?
health, a lot. There's a lot that's wrong with me. So if you have any health things you can share.
Well, I mean, psychotherapy works wonders, I think.
Well, I fall asleep coughing every night for about a half hour straight.
Ginkgo biloba. Look into it.
Will that help me, or is that what I have?
Yeah, I mean, you could try echinacea. That's good too. It wards off germs. So if you're coughing, there's probably like carcinogens or something in the air, and you need to get rid of it.
Why are there carcinogens in the air?
Because there's germs everywhere. That's life. That's Earth.
Okay. That doesn't explain my passing out while driving, though.
You passed out while driving?
And while walking.
You were
I'm
probably
weak.
dehydrated.
I'm really weak.
Do you drink water? Do
No.
you drink 8 glasses of water? Now remember, 8 glasses, they really mean 64 ounces. They don't mean 8 glasses like those little like juice glasses or like shot glasses. Like
I
8
have one
shot
shot
glasses of water
no.
are not going to do
I
anything.
do one
for
shot
you.
of water in the morning.
You do a shot of water?
Yeah.
You need to do like really multiply that by like 24.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
again, I try to help. I'll look up an article on here. I'm gonna put in the search engine on like Twitter to look up, passing out.
I also bleed through every orifice.
That's gross.
Agreed.
Why do you share these things?
I'm telling you my
Like
ailments.
are you trying to gross me
You
out?
said,
I'm gonna
hey,
faint.
come by. I want to post some stuff about your body.
Yeah, but like the good stuff.
Oh,
Bleeding out of your orifices is not going to get me any more followers.
I'll follow that. I'm not following you.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not on that much.
Do you know what you're missing out on? There's a font of useful information on the interwebs.
A font?
Font. It's stuff that things come out of.
Oh. Thought it was like Arial and
No.
Comic Sans.
It's like Old English for fountain.
Oh.
Like,
Through early morning fog I see visions of the things to be, the pains that are withheld for me. I realize and I can see that suicide is painless. It brings on many changes, and I can take or leave it if I please. The game of life is hard to play. I'm gonna lose it anyway. The losing card I'll someday lay. So this is all I have to say. Suicide is painless.
you got wet grass all over your shoes.
I know. It's gross.
And you're an exorcist. I know one.
Okay. Who?
Fred.
Fred. The Fregzicist.
He tried that handle. It didn't work wonders
Twitter?
for him. Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah. But people
Scary
really didn't
pictures.
want, yeah, people weren't into that. You know, plus the thing is, like the video, you can only get, I think it's like 20 seconds of video on Instagram. It's like an slightly extended version of Vine. So you really couldn't get the whole vision of an exorcist on Instagram.
But he did some of it?
Some of it.
Is it still up there?
It might be.
Sounds cool.
I haven't checked it out in a while. I've moved on to other exorcists.
Fregzicist. Following. I'll follow you later.
Okay. So what's your problem?
I don't even know what day it is anymore. I've been reaching out to some people, making some phone calls. It seems like some people are aware of what's happening. Some are not. Not feeling too well. I think it's a mental thing though. It's like a psychosomatic thing, kind of like, like that SARS virus way back when. Like that didn't kill anyone, but people thought they had it. I've been getting cards from people. Is this one? Been detoured. It's pretty. depressing, to say the least, because I don't think they get the full extent of what's happening. So they've been sending me a bunch of baskets of like fruit, and someone sent me like a giant pyramid of meat. I've been reading books a little bit, just trying to figure out how to spend the day. I have to go see my sister later on. Hopefully, I tried to talk to her earlier. She just wasn't having it, as freaking usual. Have to probably see the doctor again. I still haven't quit my job. It's weird that you have a laundry list of things to do when you're gonna die. Because who cares? Because you're gonna die. But I do, so. That's really it. I mean, I could donate these clothes, but who wants the clothes of a dead man? Hold on. Yep. He tried again? Yep. He's still alive, though? Yeah. Alright, I'll be there. Gotta go pick up Lloyd again. It's 3 o'clock, so that's about right. He failed again. I don't know how. I don't really care. Haven't been able to tell him yet, either. I mean, he knows the story a little bit. He knows that I'm sick. He came with me to see Dr. Sinclair, which is weird because he's anything but clear. I don't even know what this stuff is. I'm all lost right now. I'm gonna go get Lloyd. We'll talk later. Don't mind me for being scattered.
Hey, would you do me a favor and
Yeah.
just pull onto some train tracks?
No.
You never do me any favors.
I can let you get out of the car near some train tracks and just lay down.
All right, with my track record the way that it is, get it? Track record. With my track record the way that it is, I'd get out and somehow the train would miss me. It's only going on tracks, and somehow I would live through it.
Do you want me to be sure that the train does not miss you?
How could you do that?
I would tie you down and schedule extra trains.
Like some sort of strange Penelope pit stop scenario where I'm tied to the tracks?
Yes. You could be my Penelope.
I don't think I want to be your Penelope.
Alright, fine. You're not going to take the help that I offer.
Oh, you're right, I'm sorry. I should have taken your help.
There go the train tracks.
Oh. Well, they still go. I mean,
Yeah, but where I would have let you off.
oh, yeah. I'd have to walk from here.
Oh, you not have enough time?
Too much time. That's the problem, my friend. Too much time on these hands.
I wish we could trade ailments.
Gentlemen, pleasure,
Doctor,
pleasure.
here's the visitor's pass they gave us downstairs. I hope it's
Good,
useful for
good.
you.
Thank you.
This is a very unique office you have here, Doctor.
Nature. Nature is everything, gentlemen.
So you're a natural doctor?
I'm a natural doctor.
Did you actually study to be a natural doctor, or were you always a natural?
I think I never studied.
Oh,
It's just natural.
wow.
Not a fun office in a thunderstorm.
That's just it, though. Isn't that life? You never know.
Life is a
You
thunderstorm.
never know.
I mean, the diagnosis is the same, rain or shine.
So, gentlemen, tell me why you're here to see me.
I'm just here because I'm a very supportive and lively individual. He's been going through some difficult times, so I thought I would come and support him.
And I'm here because you told me to come here, so here.
This is why I have to deal with things in life. People come to see me because they're told to see me, which is not a bad thing. I would like to ask you a couple of questions.
Both or me?
Well, he's here to support you, and I'm here to analyze you. And I'm sure they told you downstairs that I'm very, very unique. I would just like to take a look at you with my my equipment here. I just like to see.
Same as last time, or?
Same as last time. So let me see. Can you do that thing you do with the knocking?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of TNS?
No. You?
I have no idea what letters are.
TMS. TM.
M?
M as in Mary,
Mary. Not N like Nancy.
not N like Nancy. This is Tin Man syndrome.
Ooh.
It's very rare. Means you have a hollow chest, my son.
Okay.
Which brings me to my philosophy of the 4 phases of mortality.
He's well known for this. I read it up on the interwebs.
Yeah, this
You put these on, and you can use
Oh,
mine.
I thought we'd just share.
You can share. Okay. Now, what I'd like to explain to both of you: the normal and the abnormal phases of mortality.
Okay.
Now, curiosity, friends. Curiosity is blue. Always be curious about everything.
ABCs. Always be curious about everything. A, B, C, D.
Green. The vast majority of mankind spends their entire life trying to maintain, get, and stay secure.
Security.
Security is the omnipresent of life.
Okay.
From security comes maturity.
From security becomes maturity. From security comes maturity.
So say it with me. Curiosity,
Curiosity.
security,
Security.
maturity,
Maturity.
mortality.
Mortality.
Now, why do you suppose mortality is at the top of the pyramid?
That's where you wrote it.
You wrote it up top. That's where it is. It's in red.
All the times I've waited patiently for you, and you'll do just what you choose to do, and I will be alone again tonight, my dear.
You'll notice in this box is something that will help you as you continue your path.
I did come here for help.
Now, gentlemen, one of these will sustain your life from this moment on. If your life is such that you are looking for security, all things money related, then you shall wear the green. If you are looking for maturity and anything that will sustain you through life, through the ups and through the downs, I will give you the yellow. However, the red is not yet yours to take. So you have been chosen,
You won't get the red.
yellow or green.
Green.
You choose green. You chose wisely.
Yes. I would.
I'll now ask you to put this on your wrist.
I trust him.
All right. I really think, and now the next time I see you, I want to hear your progress. And you cannot, by any means, take off the bracelet.
What about showering, swimming?
Never
Rainstorms.
take off the bracelet.
All right.
Does it work all right under watery circumstances?
It will be fine.
What if I've determined I want it on my right wrist?
No.
I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He said that
just a little bit further. Just a little bit further, and the brand new cemetery in town that's just opening up is right ahead on this road. And there are some plots that are available for us to get, and I think you should look into getting one too, you know.
Why?
Well, you never know when you might need a grave.
Yeah, I never thought about it.
Well,
I don't think you can be buried in a cemetery if you commit suicide.
What?
Cemeteries are like religious things, and the Catholic religion is against suicide, even though you could really argue that Jesus was knowingly doing that, but we're not going to go there.
You might be right about
So
that.
I think
That's probably why
suicide...
he's not in a cemetery. Everyone's always looking for his gravesite.
Yeah, we have no idea where he is.
Oh, wow. So
I think it's like a cardinal sin.
I don't know much about birds, but I didn't know that you couldn't be buried in a cemetery. I'm worried now. Huh. This is something to think about.
You'll be dead, so do you really care?
Well, let me tell you. If I die, maybe they won't know it was suicide. Don't tell anyone, okay?
It's usually apparent.
Well, my parents both did, you're right. I just don't want it to become known. That's why I'm not going to write a note, you know? I don't want everyone to know that, oh, he was so selfish that he took his own life. Because I don't think that it's selfish. I think it's actually selfless. I'm taking myself out of this world, less from this world. I am one person less out of this world.
It's pretty selfish.
Why?
Because the only people that have to deal with it are everyone else, and you don't have to deal with anything because you're dead.
Will you have to deal with it?
Yeah, probably. I have to go to the funeral, I guess.
You don't have to go, I'm telling you.
Am I in your will?
I don't have a will. I don't have anything to really give up. Some bubblegum cards. I have some old roller skates.
Who's your next of kin?
I don't have a next of kin. I never even had my own kin, let alone next of kin. You know,
Do you have any family whatsoever?
I'm kind of alone in the universe. I still have, like, you know, a great aunt. I think she lives in Rochester. I don't have any siblings. I don't have parents anymore. There's really nobody left. So, I mean, I don't think anyone's going to throw me a funeral. They'll probably have one of those, what happens when you die in prison? Where do they put you?
Oh, I think they just burn you.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen to me, like a Viking funeral.
Well, then I have to go to they don't burn. Don't they burn you on like a pyre?
Yeah, burned out at sea.
No, they're not going to give you a boat upon your death.
That's a pretty nice death. They give you a boat?
Yeah, that's what they're not going to do.
Well, if they give me a boat, you can have that in my will that I don't have.
Write up a will, potential boat,
Yeah.
and leave it to me.
Okay. But won't it be on fire by the time you get it?
Yeah, but I mean, I would rather a burned boat in pretty poor condition than no boat.
Yeah.
There's at least hope I can put it back together.
Hope floats.
Hey, look at that. See? See that? That's Liv Tyler. Steven Tyler's daughter. And people were all up in arms because she posted a picture of herself on Instagram? Where was it? I don't know. It doesn't matter. She posted a picture of herself breastfeeding her daughter. Who cares? You know, I'm all into this internet stuff. I am. I enjoy prying. But at the end of the day, what people do to take care of their children, or what people do, you know, like how they get dressed in the morning or whatever, like, it's really none of my business. It really isn't. People want to give their kids formula. Go ahead. At least they're being fed. People want to breastfeed their kids. Great. Good for you. You have the stamina to do that. You have the time to devote to that. You know, don't mind that responsibility, that pressure, I guess. There's pressure everywhere. There's so much pressure when you're a parent to do well and be a good mom, make the cupcakes, don't buy them, do this, don't do that, do it this way, feed them this, don't feed them that, make sure they have protein, don't give them fruit roll-ups, make sure they eat all their vegetables, blah, blah, blah. Ugh. I think I have felt more pressure to be a good mom than I ever felt to be a good student. Seriously. Ever. And I'm not being graded on this. I'm being judged by society and by other mothers, and it's everywhere. Everywhere. See, like this child here. See, John Bonet? Dead. Dead. Don't know why. Don't know who did it. But she's gone. 6 years old. And she was a beauty queen. She was a beautiful little girl. But the thing is, all that anyone could see was this. See? What her mom dressed her up as. And I could sit here and judge. Like, oh, I don't want to dress up my child to look like a whore. But, thing is, she didn't look like a whore. She looked like a beautiful girl who looked a little older. But now she's gone. At the end of the day, she was somebody's baby. And it's sad, because all that people do is look at the picture and be like, oh, look at her. Look what her mom dressed her up as. Of course, if Patsy killed her, it's a reason to judge her. But she's dead, too. So, dead, dead, dead. Let's see, who else is dead?
In a little while from now, if I'm not feeling any less south, I promise myself to treat myself and visit a nearby tower and climb into the top. Will throw myself up in an effort to make it clear to whoever what it's like when you're shattered, left standing.
Hello, welcome to Dunkin' Donuts. How may I help you?
Oh, hey, I quit.
Sorry, ma'am, can you say that again?
I quit. Quit.
You say
I
quick?
quit.
I know you want
I
it
quit.
quick. It's why you came to Dunkin' Donuts. Unless, ma'am, you're talking about quick, like Nesquik, which I'm sorry, we don't sell here at Dunkin' Donuts. Again, it's like a brand name, so I don't even know who are you?
So, my friend Lloyd told me about this place.
This is the beauty. Look at it.
I mean, it's nice.
It's great.
I like that there are no graves yet.
Well, I mean, it's a work in progress. I mean, we're thinking about a name. We're actually thinking about two different names. But, well, you may be here one day as a resident.
True.
So, obviously, maybe you can come up with a name.
Okay.
One of the names we're thinking about, and it's called, We Plant You.
Oh, I like that.
It's just, we tested it, and,
Well, are there coffins, or are you literally planting the bodies?
We'd rather just plant the bodies, because, with coffins, that's more money that you have to spend. It's not
True.
us, because we're going to mark it up about 40%, and
True.
you're going to pay for it anyway. But, if you plant yourself, or one of your loved ones plant you,
Yeah.
then you save on costs. So, We Plant You it's a good name for a place. It's not bad.
Are you going to put
You
gates
plant
up? Or is this it?
This is it. You know what it is? You can we're coming up with an idea. It's a test subject. We put it out on Facebook. People are checking out. It's got a couple good reviews so far.
My sister shared it, I think.
The last guy who came here, we were toying with the idea is that you come to the field and you take something like your coffee cup, or you can take my water bottle. Take my water bottle. Okay? Now throw it. My water bottle, not your coffee. And that's where you'll be.
Huh.
So we'll just take that spot and we'll just dig you up, or you can have someone come and dig you up
I
and save
didn't
on the cost.
commit to that, right? That's not my spot.
Well, no, this is a test run. So, you can have a redo if you want. We could do a mulligan, kind of like in golf.
I'm going to go get it.
So you go get it. We'll do it again. Hi, George. Yeah, anywhere you want. No problem. There is great. We charge for that. Yeah, no. Don't pee. Don't mind him. Oh, hold on. I got contracts here. Okay, if you die,
Not today.
okay, because if you die, we can't do anything for you.
So am I on a body now?
Not yet. because it's still in the test phase.
So no one is buried here yet.
Not yet. Hopefully, you may be the first one.
Hopefully.
I mean,
That'd be
That'd be great for business if you're the first one. I mean,
you could put that on my little,
In
I
your
guess,
little-
I don't know, like one of those little things they put in a plant.
you'd have to buy that.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
Just tell people then.
yeah, I could just say, here lies whoever you are, and you're here.
All right.
So
Here
but-
lies Jermaine.
Jermaine. Is that your name?
No.
Oh, okay.
But like in theory.
But if you wanted it to be,
Yeah.
we could. You're dead. Who cares? So
True.
you know.
No, this is a good place. I'm glad I was told about it. I think, do I sign up? How does this work?
We haven't even figured it out yet. But
Oh.
obviously, like, the Indian salesman that I bought it from, not Indian, but like Native American Indian guy
Okay.
who owned the land before, he promised me there was no dead bodies on the land to begin with. We haven't really had it checked because the X-rays cost too much to do. in the
Yeah,
land.
don't check.
So we figured if your loved one, and again, this is if we go with this route, your loved one comes and they dig the hole where you throw the water bottle and it lands. They dig the hole. If there is a dead body there, we'll give you a 10% discount.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't care, but they'll be happy, I guess.
and then we'll just throw you right on top, and it's like a 2-for-1 special, and you'll have a buddy. You can hang out.
It's true.
You could be sitting there with my left foot, or two-toed flunkin', and he's sitting there, and you guys can be dancing around, and look at all this open field you have to dance. Native American death spirit dancing, like no other place is going to give you that.
All right, well, I've moved from definitely staying here to I'll let you know.
What's stopping you?
I mean, I don't want to be with another body.
Well, all right. I can guarantee you we won't put you in another body.
Then I'm in.
Great. So we'll get George, get off the field.
Another day has gone. I'm still all alone. How could this be? You're not here with me. You never said goodbye. Someone tell me why did you have to go and leave my world so cold?
Cora, gravity works. It does. We experienced this the other day when you fell off the bed. Remember the conversation we had? You shouldn't jump on the bed. Then you jumped on the bed. And then the inevitable happened. No, that's
Oh,
concrete. It cuts.
Okay, don't bite that, please.
Oh, yes, no. That might be an excellent teething ring.
To talk to these people
I know.
about my serious
No, honey.
life, and
Yes.
this is what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, put your butt there.
I've
Oh, look. A brief moment of silence.
I texted them all to meet here. I called them all.
It's over.
I said it's important.
It's over, so
I need you. I need you really now more than ever.
Uh-huh.
No.
And this is what I'm dealing
No.
with.
Okay, yes.
No.
Look, she listens sometimes. Just when I tell her to do exactly what she's going to do otherwise.
Dylan, smile for mom.
Oh,
It's a good smile. Listen to you. Listen to you.
Less like a serial killer.
I listen to you all the time.
And you look at me when you smile.
I don't know what
Look
you're
at mommy.
talking about, dude.
Look,
You're still doing the thing that I'm asking you not to do.
Dylan, where's your mom? Hi.
Where?
Did you read that for me, girl? In the morning, in the evening. Not alone, you and me. Not alone,
So
together.
I've gotten some, decisions to make now that I'm on my way out, and I guess it's a lot of just procedural stuff, my last will, who gets what, who is going to take care of my dog. I don't want anyone to take my dog, because my dog has a home, but I don't want anyone to have my home either yet, because I haven't decided on my will. So who's going to take care of the dog? I guess I'll get around to telling some family members. I think that now that I kind of have a more concrete idea that, there's no coming back from this and I am totally dying, I'm just gonna go with the flow, do what needs to be done, and if I somehow die in the meantime, well, I mean, up to you guys to figure it out. I'm dead.
Oh,
Hey.
I'm not dead. Where am I?
No, you're not dead.
What am I doing here?
You living?
Oh, those pills, that surely should have killed me straight away. Why am I here?
Because half of them were Tic Tacs.
Oh, Tic Tacs, I should have known. Of course, that's why they were so minty fresh.
Yeah, that's why my car smells like it now.
Oh, I have a headache, though. Ow! Ow, my headaches. That's why they call it that. Oh. Ah.
You're really, really bad at killing yourself.
I'm sorry they called you. I'm sorry that you had to pick me up again.
I'm on speed dial now for the hospital at this point.
Okay.
All right.
Just here. Okay. That's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Self-suffocation, self-suffocation, self-suffocation. No, it didn't work. Yet another attempt that is unsuccessful. Oh, woe is me, and I am woe, and woe and I are the same. Well, tomorrow I'm going to Comic-Con, so that should be fun at least. I'll be heading there with Bud. The distraction will be nice, and comic book violence always gives me new ideas on how to end it all. When you think you're at the end of your rope, just realize that one thing can solve it, and that's a mechanical dog.
You did say, I hope I get that little mechanical dog.
How would I know they would be sold out so quickly? Waiting on that line, which I thought was a bathroom line, actually turned out to really work out well for me. And now this goes on my shelf, and when I die, make sure that you give this to the first little child that passes by.
Well, it's collectors. There's only 1 in 7 million.
7 million, I know, and I was one of the lucky beholders of this mechanical dog. 50th anniversary. This, of course, is one of the only editions that you'll ever find in the northwest part of the United States, and they were selling it here. I was so excited about that.
And all I got were these.
You could get that anywhere.
Just some candy. Yeah, but it was on a table.
So you mean you got it as in you just took it?
Yeah.
You're supposed to buy them.
Oh, I thought it was like a show floor.
Well, I'm excited about killing myself this weekend because I'll have things to leave behind. My will is looking very pathetic at this point.
Yeah, you failed how many times now?
This was my last attempt, number 10. 10 times and 10 times failed.
This was a miserable attempt.
I'm telling you, I am a winner, so I'm going to win at this attempt. This next attempt this weekend, I'm going to kill myself for sure, for sure.
Putting your head in the fishbowl was not your best. Oh.
Aren't you supposed to wear that at all
yeah,
times?
I know.
We must have dropped it at the Mr. Robot exhibit.
Well, you can't go back in there. The line's too long. I'll call. Stop. Hi, Dr. Sinclair. Sinclair. Yeah. It's me. Yeah, the doomed one. Right. I lost something. Can you get here quick?
Oh, that was very quick.
Hey.
How'd you even know where we were?
Remember you told me to not, do anything but lose it, and then I lost it?
We were at a convention. Look what I got. He seems upset.
Yeah, he's not thrilled.
He lost it. We were on the convention floor. It must have fallen off somewhere.
We could go in and see if it's on the floor.
Did I specify never take off the bracelet?
Well, what
You
if these
did.
things fall off?
I didn't take it off, in my defense.
I've never heard of anyone having it fall off before.
Well, things happen, so what can he do? Is he doomed further? Is he further doomed?
I feel naked.
You look a little naked.
Maybe he has a backup.
I'm now going to give you the red bracelet.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go. I mean, it doesn't match everything, but
No.
it'll be fine.
Red's nice. Is this a good
Never take it off.
thing? Or let it fall off.
All right, I'm gonna watch him from now on. Can I put super glue on it when we get home? I tried to kill myself with super glue not too long ago, so I have an industrial supply.
Look, it's all good. He's
What does orange represent? He was wearing a lot of orange.
not even there anymore.
Maybe he is a good doctor after all. He appears and disappears. My HMO doesn't do that. Thanks, Obamacare.
Alone, together, beyond the crowd, above the world, we're not too proud to cling together. We're strong as long as we're together. Alone together, the blinding rain, the starless night, we're not in vain, for we're together, and what is there to fear together? Our love is as deep as the sea. Our love is as great as love.
Well, that didn't work the way I expected it to. I was supposed to be in there, but kind of hot for me. Well, you know what? I'll give him a call. He can come pick me up. That'll help at least alleviate having to walk back. Well, that's a disaster. Well, his phone is ringing weirdly. Hello?
Hello?
Are you right in front of me? What?
Oh.
Why are you picking up the phone?
His phone is forwarded to this phone.
Why is his... I was just trying to end it all, and I was successful in ending the actual structure. We can hang these up now. We don't have to. We're right here.
I was waiting for this, but I think it's time that I gave you this.
Oh, I'm not one of your patients. You don't have to give me anything.
No, I really think it's necessary that you wear this.
Okay.
And you need to start growing up, my friend. Life is a staircase, not an elevator.
What does that mean?
Take it step by step and never worry about what floor you are on. Thank you. I will
Interesting.
see you.
Life is a staircase, not an elevator. I like that idea.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on someone wanting to end their own life through medical means? Not suicide, it has a term.
Euthanasia.
Why?
Why? Because they're sick?
Yeah. Yeah, they want to just stop the pain preemptively.
What's the pain from?
A fatal ailment. And they want to say, we're done here, sir, or ma'am. Send me on my way.
Who are they saying that to? The doctor?
Yes.
Is it-
And their next of kin.
Alright, but is the doctor in agreement that there's
Oh yeah.
no way
They're dead.
that
They're super dead real
Right.
soon.
soon? Within what, a month?
At most.
At most. And they're in a lot of pain.
More pain than you've ever known.
And the pain can't be alleviated?
Nope.
Through medical means, or spiritual means, or meditation. Or...
Spiritual's made up,
No, it's not.
as is meditation. Maybe painkillers. But they want a lot of painkillers, like 80 pills. at once?
Well, I really think that's their choice to make.
So you're okay with it? You would say, yay euthanasia.
No, I wouldn't say that. But I would say, if the end is imminent and all other methods have been tried and have failed, and I mean all other methods, including spiritual and meditation, and in combination with painkillers, and they still feel the same way, and their doctor is in agreement, and their family is in agreement, and this is what, and they're okay with in their mind, in what they want, then I think that should be facilitated for them.
So yay euthanasia. In that scenario.
Like a robber?
Yeah.
No.
Like a flag.
No, like a, well, okay, then.
You're okay with euthanasia, if all agree. I'll need a yes or no answer.
It depends on the diagnosis and the level of agreement of the family, yes.
All I heard was yes.
Yes, if all my conditions are met.
What about suicide?
I'm against that.
So no?
That would be an unequivocal no. Yes, I'm against suicide.
Murder?
Well, you have to be against murder. Do you? Yeah, you really do. Because that's taking someone's life without their consent, and no one has the right to do that.
So it's like
Not
forced
to mention-
euthanasia.
And it's usually violent, very violent. So usually it's very violent.
What if I just put a lot of morphine in there?
You don't have morphine.
Agree to disagree.
Lloyd. Oh, I'm so glad you got my message.
What the hell are you doing?
Well, I can't find any tall enough trees, so I need you to hold this, and your friend.
Like that?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
you'll have to put a lot
This is my sister, Lloyd.
Very nice to meet you on the last day of my life. All right. So if you could just.
Pretty.
Oh yes. Well, I tried to find a color that would match my eyes.
This would look really pretty. Like, I don't know, like as a belt, like around like some white shorts.
Yeah.
Like a mint top. It's really nice for the summer.
You can probably make a few of them if you cut it
Yeah.
the right way.
You
So
can
you
have
like
it when
loop
I'm
them.
done with it. All right. So here we go. My final words.
You haven't tried this before?
No, this is my first time. I looked up a couple of knots on YouTube right after watching Knots Landing.
There you go.
Look how nice that looks like. It's like tan skin. Isn't that pretty? Color?
Yeah, wow.
Isn't that nice?
You're free to have it afterwards.
I considered this color for my bridesmaids.
When the coroner is done, you can have that. All right, so my final words.
Really nice internal rhyme in that song.
Yeah,
I like it.
I never heard it before until you just said it.
I'm glad there was music on my final day. All right, so my final words.
Where'd you get this?
I bought it on eBay and they sent it to me.
How much was it a yard?
79 cents a yard.
79 cents a yard. Wow.
Was it like choose your color, or
Yes.
is this the one offered?
It said it came in 10 colors. I just chose the one that was closest to my eyes, and this is this.
You can make like necklaces out of this, like
I-
he has like a choker.
It's a
Like,
choker.
is that what
Oh.
you're doing? You're modeling a choker right now.
Well,
Like, that's really nice. I don't know that chokers are really like your style.
You don't like it?
No, I think it's a little. I think like it would look nicer, a little looser around your neck.
Yeah.
Looser.
Well, I don't want to look
Yeah, like
foolish.
you could put like maybe like a feather charm on it if you
Yeah.
want to go a little tribal, or
Okay.
you could put like a cross if you want to be religious about it, or you could put like
Yeah,
I
collar
don't know,
over
like
it.
a claw, like a tarantula claw.
Oh, look, it's almost like a seashell necklace kind of thing.
Yeah, you could do seashells too if you're feeling gnarly.
Do I look better this way? I mean, I don't want to be found and say, wow, he looks terrible
I
with
mean,
that.
you don't
But
look
it's too
good.
bulky in the back. Like you need just like a nice simple clasp. Like
Yeah.
that's too bulky. If you were gonna like sit on a train or something and rest your head back, it's really gonna be in your way.
I have no plans on traveling.
That's fine. I mean, even just sitting still, even if you were just going to rest your head back and take a little siesta, that's going to be really
Yeah.
bulky and it's going to be very uncomfortable for you.
All
and
right.
you want comfort when you're wearing things around your neck.
Comfort's not my first priority in this moment, but
Well, it should be.
well, it's true. I don't want it to be painful. Is this going to be painful?
There's so much rope.
Nothing is as painful as bad fashion. And you've already chosen a great color, so you clearly have a keen eye.
Thank you. Yes, it
You
matches
just need to utilize it properly, that's all. Look, bracelets. See?
Wow.
I think we have the start of a new business. Take a picture to commemorate the start of a new business.
I mean, I didn't think I was. Oh, do I smile?
Smile. Yay! Oh, that looks like. Oh, look at the color with his eyes.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
He was right when he picked this one.
Oh, that's really nice.
I do have an eye for that sort of thing. I do.
Funny, never lose that sense of humor.
I might lose it.
Ankle bracelets.
Are you going to post that anywhere?
I am. I was thinking I was going to put it on Instagram. I'm starting to kind of work on a handle that has to do with resourcing home products as jewelry. So this is perfect for an introduction because this one line of rope could be, look, I've already got the bracelet, okay? Hold this, please.
You can call it ropery.
Okay.
Jewelry and ropes.
And then I could look, you loop it as like a belt, okay? All right, you can kind of double loop it like that. And then you can also use it as like a choker. Can you loosen that a little bit? I need some.
I know.
Just give me a little bit of slack there. Okay? You can use it a little bit as like a
There you go.
necklace.
It took me all day to get that up there.
Okay, oh, perfect. Awesome.
Yeah, just undo the end. It's
Yeah, I
in
would just undo.
it's
I mean,
in
like,
a
what are you trying to do?
circle
Like,
for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, that's starting to look a little morbid. I don't like that. So, and look, even look a headband. Just tie it in a bow or not.
You're pulling it off better than I was.
You could almost kill someone like this. Or yourself even.
Well, I'm going to kill someone with envy. You don't want to put it under your chin because that just looks sad. You want to put it like that, even hair accessories, like make a headband. Just put a little bit of elastic so it's got some stretch, some pull. Doesn't that look good?
I have to agree, you look great.
Here, take a selfie.
Photo bomb. Oh, a bomb!
Found you on Facebook.
Really? That's
Yep.
awesome.
Yeah, I was doing a search for
Okay.
death spots.
Mm-hmm.
Someone had posted a picture of themselves with like the dog mouth and a ring of flowers on their head.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Or whatever.
Okay.
But then there was like red eyes, like they had demon eyes, and it was like hashtag death spots. Because I guess they had like dead eyes.
Okay.
So I was searching for, I wasn't sure about this whole death spots terminology. So when I put it in the search engine, you were like one of the first hits that came up.
Congratulations.
For death spots.
I'll
So
take
this,
any publicity.
hey, I mean, good for you. Good for you. I mean, nothing is really more popular than death. And I give you kudos for hashtag death.
I wouldn't be in this business if I didn't know what I was doing. Look, I mean, come on, look at this. Beauty. I mean, again, I said I got it for steel. Indian burial ground. It's great. Beautiful.
Where's your
What?
son?
Huh?
What?
Who? Let me say it, Dick. Anyway, but so I could actually sign you guys up today, 2-for-1 special. Buy one, get one half off.
Do you want to be buried with me?
If you want to bury yourselves together, and I'll throw in another 5% discount. We could put some stuff. It'd be great.
I mean, for a discount, and I'm very easy to die with.
Dylan, no, that's propane. Don't drink that. No. Who are you?
Been observing you.
It's not at all creepy.
Innocence is a strange thing to waste, my dear. I think you need to wear this.
Is it like bug repellent? What is it?
Trust me, you need it.
Okay,
Good luck.
thank you. It's not often that I trust men I don't know. But he gave me jewelry, so I will make an exception. Dylan, the road.
Like your picture. Like your picture. Comment. LOL. Oh, hey.
Ah.
What are you doing out here?
Do we have an appointment? I wasn't Are you just in the neighborhood, or?
Yeah, you asked me to come in.
I do get absent-minded.
Why are you sitting here? We're not going in your office?
Sometimes I like to get the aura of what my patients experience.
This is it.
Yeah, this is the outer sanctum of my office, and I am very much at ease here. I want you to take this
Keep it in the case, I'll damage it.
and call me in the morning.
Anything else? You've prescribed me nothing except Blondie on Blondie.
I have questions, my son. Tell one memory before the age of 10.
A birthday party.
Yes.
There was a cake.
Okay.
It was sitting on top of the wall unit,
Okay.
and the dog ran past me,
Okay.
and the dog ran into my grandmother. My grandmother fell. She fell down the basement stairs. A lot of blood. And then we ate the cake.
And your grandma?
She died. A few years later from a car accident.
Tell one memory before the age of 20.
Okay. Had a birthday party. There was a cake on top of the wall unit. And the dog ran past me. Hit my grandmother. She fell down the stairs. There was a lot of blood. And then we had the cake.
And your grandmother?
Dead.
Do you enter the shower face first or backside first?
My body or the shower head?
Answer the question however you please. It's very relevant to my final analysis.
Backside first.
You enter in backwards?
Yeah.
Do you wash your neck or your face first?
Neck. Because it's backwards into the stream.
Last question.
Mhm.
If awake after midnight, are you most likely to A, hate yourself in the morning, or B, do the Watusi naked while thinking up ways to tell your boss you will not be in to work?
Hate myself in the morning.
This is very important information you're giving me here, son. You do realize that all of this is adding up to a final assessment.
I hoped.
You cannot rush these things.
Okay.
I do realize that medical doctors will prescribe things, pills, needles, processes,
Tongue
practices, tongue depressors, Guadaluca, Jingalunga. I don't believe in those things.
I sense there's a method and madness to your patients.
This is true, because I don't diagnose anyone lightly, understand?
Noted.
But I do want you to listen to the first song, because rainy day people, you understand, are everywhere.
Oh, it's terrible. I can't wait for this all to be over and done with. Why would you want to kill yourself? Well, I feel that I've done everything there is to do in this world. But I don't want to do anything else anymore. But you have so many accomplishments left before you. I can't think of any accomplishments that would be worth hanging around for, considering how much I have to suffer to get them all complete. That's ridiculous. Don't you realize that life is worth living? No, I don't realize that. But Life is definitely something that improves with age, like a fine wine. Exactly. Listen to the two of us. We are men that know what we're talking about. I'm a woman. How dare you?
The child is napping. Most people would tell you that mothers should nap when their child is napping. I don't follow this rule. I cannot follow this rule because if I want to sit and relax and read a book or watch a television show that's not appropriate for children, like the news, I like to do that while he's sleeping. So if I sleep while a child is sleeping, then when I'm awake, he's awake. Which basically means there is no time for me to sit and have time for myself. So the only time I can really have to do what I want to do is when the child is sleeping. So I'm basically tired all the time. I have not slept a full night in over 3 years. My child still likes to wake up and come rest with me, and I don't mind. I really don't. By the time his nap time comes around, I've kind of gotten a second wind. I usually go for a second cup of coffee around that time, and then I can relax, and I can watch my stories, I can read my stories, and I can just enjoy some peace and quiet. I can play a game on my phone. And don't get me wrong, I love spending time with my child. I do. But I think most mothers would be lying if they told you that there isn't always a part of them that misses the life before. I guess it's like a catch-22. You always want to be a mom. Women who want to be parents. I've wanted to be a mom, and now I am. So that part of me is fulfilled. But I didn't know what I would miss about life before being a mom. I wasn't aware that I would miss the freedom to do whatever I want, whenever I want. I didn't think that would be something that I would miss. So, since becoming a mom, I've become very aware of just how selfish I am. And that's something that makes me sad. So, I'm not always free to do what I want. I'm not always free to go where I want. Or, make plans at a last minute's notice. I can't be as spontaneous as I was before. And it's all for a good reason. At the end of the day, it's because I have a son, and I would never, ever trade a minute of that for the world. But at the same time, I try very hard to not feel guilty about those few minutes that I have every day, that hour where I can sit and do whatever I want. And I don't think that moms or parents in general should be made to feel guilty about that. So if I have my nose in a phone, or my nose in a magazine, or my nose in a book, or my nose in a bottle of something with a lot of alcohol content in it. It's really just because I am. That's my nap time. But at the same time, the minute this door behind me opens and I hear Mommy, it's the best sound of the day.
Rainy day people always seem to know when it's time to call. Rainy day people don't talk, they just listen till they've heard it all. Rainy day lovers don't lie when they tell you they've been down like you. Rainy day people don't mind if you cry on a tear or two. If you get lonely.
So I don't know where you are, but I thought we should celebrate my new lease on life. Get some food. Maybe enjoy each other's company a little bit.
There's no sorrow they can rise above. Rainy day lovers don't love any others.
Oh, there you are. Hey!
Rainy day people all know how it hangs on your peace of mind. Rainy day lovers don't lie when they tell you they've been down there too. Rainy day people don't mind if you cry on a tear or two. Rainy day people.
What happened to your chin? What happened?
Next means up. Next I'm going up the pirate ship. I'm going down the slide to hurt my chin.
Can I see? Lift up your chin. Can I give a kiss?
No.
Since the dawn of time, man has pursued meaning. All meaning in the quest for answers is quite simplistic. Man has complicated the pursuit of our most precious shared quest for happiness. Status does not matter, nor the affluence of riches. I found the principles of sustaining life and recognizing all people have a purpose based on these experiences: curiosity, security, maturity, and mortality. The youngest child is curious, and through this practice of awareness begins the process of knowledge. When knowledge becomes an asset, it leads to a sense of attaining security. People spend an inordinate amount of time trying to maintain security. Thinking oneself secure is a dangerous slope. Theologian and philosopher Ralph Cramden said it best. Be careful who you meet on your way up, because you may have to meet them on the way down. Knowing to remain open-minded or curious while realizing the limitations of security leads to maturity. Many believe everything is measured in dollars and cents. Actually, all things are valued through common sense. At any given time, at any age, a person can sense the fear of mortality. It arrives without warning. A person who feels they are in a constant state of anxiety places too much pressure on themselves to have more than they own. They fall victim to life's worst trap, comparison to others. Life is too short to compare ourselves to others. It's quite obvious we all have so little time to understand ourselves. A mirror is not just a device for reflection. It is a window that allows us to see what others see. It is our suit of armor. It is our shield. It is our invitation to the ultimate phase of life, immortality.
Not it yet. Good. No, we're good.